Well, obviously we didn't pitch very good. Got off to a bad start. Zach didn't get out of the first inning, walked a couple. Gave up an 0-2 count single to leadoff man. That was kind of the beginning of it. And, we just didn't pitch very well. And you got to give credit to, Hunter Elliott. He did. He came out and gave them some quality innings and let them build up a lead. And we almost crawled back into it after a couple, and then they go out and get a couple more in the third. That was a little disappointing. And then, the fifth inning, that's when the game pretty much turned. Couple of walks, couple of hits, maybe 3 walks, not sure, but we just didn't slow them down. And the walks, I think we had 8 or 9, maybe 10 walks tonight, and you're not going to be people at this level with that.
Kendall Rogers, D1 Baseball. DVH, what are you kind of seeing from Ole Miss that's maybe a little different than what you saw from them in the regular season?
Well, I thought they were awfully good when we played them. I thought they were just maybe a pitch away or a hit away from winning the series against us. They got their whole lineup back, and they're pitching really well right now. So, they've got a true ace, and then almost probably another ace. When you look at Elliott, he's been getting after it as well down the stretch. So I think they're just very veteran. They're very confident, and they're hard to beat.
Okay, who you got, Molly? Okay.
Mitch Kutcher, CWS 247. Coach, what allowed the Ole Miss hitters to have so much success against your pitchers today?
They were ahead in the count. Pretty simple. 2-0, 3-1. It's easy to hit.
Okay, Tom.
Hey, Tom Murphy again, Arkansas Democrat Gazette. Dave, 2 things if you could address, maybe like what you said to them about getting through the losers bracket starting tomorrow. And then you use 7 pitchers. Nobody threw too much. Can you talk about the state of your pitching staff, and would you start McIntyre tomorrow?
Yeah. So, start with the second question. We threw some guys that hadn't thrown much. Down the last 3 guys, and Wiggins hasn't thrown. He didn't throw last weekend, and we still got here. Ramage, we threw him a couple times now. He could go a hitter or 2. Taylor could go 20 pitches. Morris could go again. He's been a guy that's thrown a couple times on the weekend, and we could start Will. We could start a couple other guys. Not sure yet though. So what did I tell the guys after the game? They played better than us, and we need to move on. And it's really, you can't look at the big picture right now. You just got to look at you got to figure out how to play well tomorrow. You got to play well tomorrow, get a win tomorrow, and have a chance to get to the next day. So that's our main focus. Just move on and get to tomorrow night's game.
Okay, Andrew.
Andrew Hutchison, hogbeat.com. Dave, yesterday you told us it was either going to be Will or Zach. Could you kind of walk us through that decision process and what led you to go with Zach today?
Yeah, probably the fact that, they're hitting like 248 against lefties and right around 300 against righties. You dig deeper into the stats, most of the damage they do, home runs, big innings, extra base hits, come off right-handed pitchers. So that would be the reason.
Okay. In the back here. Almost to the back.
Robert Stewart, the Arkansas Traveler. Coach, you had the leadoff man reach base all 3 of the first innings. Did it feel like Caden Wallace getting picked off kind of sucked some momentum out of your dugout?
Well, it did. He knows he shouldn't have got picked off. We weren't stealing, we weren't doing anything. We were down. I think what really hurt our momentum is we punched in 2 runs in the bottom of the second. It's 4-3, and then they punch in 2 in the top of the third. That was a momentum killer. Him getting picked off was not good. He knows it. He felt bad about it. He had a great at bat to get there. I don't know how many pitches he saw, fouled off a bunch, finally drew a walk, and then we got 4, 5, 6 coming up. Who knows what would have happened, but that hurt momentum a little bit.
Partners at BetOnline continue to be the #1 source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all the latest sports developments, including updated odds on the NBA playoffs, fights, and even next season's futures. And don't forget that the MLB is back as well. Who are you picking to win the World Series? BetOnline is your continued source for all your sports wagering needs, including live betting and your favorite Vegas casino and poker games. It's super easy to get started, so head to the website today or use your mobile device to join and use our promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet online, where the game starts.